as handsome as they may be. Anyway, in the top left-hand side, we have got Dragon Phoenix Gaming's first player in this cup. It's Zest.
You switched the scene?
I did now, yeah.
Bottom right, it is Cure. Copenhagen says, come on, Cure, take down that stupid, sexy Zest. We can all agree, Zest is a good-looking man. And yes, it's a good point.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Someone's got to stop this man.
The thing is, not many people can.
No. He took second place at the World Championship. He's doing fine.
Yeah, Zest is looking good. And I'm becoming more and more of a fan of him the more that I've seen of Zest over the years. It's just he's got a really good tenacity to him. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just show up and play this online cup, and then I'll go ahead and come second at IEM and probably win a GSL somewhere in between.
You know, just all in a day's work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know that we'd have this whole meme thing about Sue always taking second place and stuff, but I think if you take second place in a world championship, you gotta feel really good about that. Like, I know you didn't win, sure, but come on. Second best player on Earth? That's nuts. That's so good. I don't know. Wow, using some recall energy there. I mean, not sure what else you're recalling at this point.
Reopening that debate?
Yeah. We are making a Reaper. Not a huge fan of Reaper in TvP just because I feel like the Reaper dies every time. But for scouting purposes, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Cure, interestingly enough, is high ground CC'd, which I definitely don't mind against someone who gets as aggressive as Zest does.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, he knows about the expansion timing. I just don't know that there's much that can mess with your command center.
Yeah, I guess the thing is he didn't, though, before, so since he skipped an SCV scout, he was unsure, and he's like, yeah, high ground CC.
Blinkstalker opening here from Zest. Are we surprised by this? No. We are not. I mean, I'm not sure if we have numbers on this, but I feel like Blinkstalker opening versus Terran is about 80% of all TVPs in the world right now.
Yeah, there was actually a graphic on SC Reddit, but hold that thought, as these two Hellions kind of just run right into the main base of Zest and are actually going to be getting a healthy number of probes. Look at that. 5 probes going down, probably going to be seeing a 6, maybe a 7. Not a 7. But
6 good.
Wow.
Quick third from Zest here, too. Adept getting some revenge on the other side. Does unfortunately 3-shot these SCVs.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit concerned here for Zest, the way this game is starting to pan out. I mean, he already lost 6 probes this early in the game. 4 minutes into the game is a rather significant setback. He's going to have Blink, yes, but based off the third base, he's not going to be piling on the aggression. And we're looking at a Terran who's already got Stim Pack 25 seconds away from completion.
Yeah, that's an aggressive play. Widowmine's coming in here too. Metavax, maybe a Widowmine drop while pushing the front with a bunch of Stim Marines and Marauders. Zest has got some super aggression in his future for sure.
Yeah, and losing those 6 probes, like, it really throws you off as the Protoss, so it's not going to be an easy hold coming the way of Zest.
Alright, there's the load up. There's the add-on swap, which the Phoenix wanders in to see. Nothing too crazy about that. You'll see a heaping helping of Marines and Marauders, though.
Yeah, that's the steak, potatoes, gravy, and the dessert. That is a lot.
I love the just splash of yellow on the pauldrons when they have the Starcraft's
it's
star on there.
It's so cool. It is. It really is amazing how good the Starcraft engine is and just what they were able to do for it being a game that's 11 years old at this point. Okay, there's that Widowmine drop hitting the natural, killing off 12 probes. Pardon my observing for missing that.
The carnage, though. It's almost like more emotionally impactful when you just look at the carnage of the probes after they die. Bodies laying there broken on the ground.
Yeah, Zest having a really tough go of it this game already. The Terran is ahead on workers. Kier is going for a 2-base play, so he may still feel the need to get more done. However, with killing off 12 probes, he's already in a phenomenal position. Any follow-up he's going to have is going to be much stronger. He's already got his 1-1 on the way, and he can just tool around with this bio until he feels confident enough to take an engagement. Charge is now on the way for Zest, so he's going to have that coming his way. But other than that, there's really not a lot going for the Protoss player. He is making Immortals, and he did just finally throw up a Forge. But, I mean, Charge and Immortals are great and all, but Kier's going to be a Terran who's going to have 1-1 bio. So what I think Zest is going to have to do is just have to really hunker down with these Immortals, try and shut down any drop that comes his way if Kier decides to go that route this game, and just basically pray that he can have a perfect defense, and then get this game into the later stage, because it is not going to be easy holding the door against this much Terran.
Yeah, the next about 2 minutes are going to be really, really huge for this game. Will Zest die? If not, then he has a good chance of winning.
Alright, Observer does spot all this bio moving out. Kier went for a scan, spotting what's there. Zest's going to need some on-point force fields to cut this bio army in half. He's out on the map with his Immortals. Great force fields to start, though.
Yeah, sneaking up the right side is a little bit too easy there, though. Widowmine's get a couple decent connections, but too much Zest right here.
Yeah.
Surprising amount of Zerg, and Kier has to turn around.
Yeah, that was a really great first fight by Zest. Now, he did lose a couple of his sentries. He spent all their energy, so he may need to warp in a few more. He's actually going to elect to warp in a High Templar or two, be able to make an Archon.
And the Storm on the way. I love that.
Yeah, Zest's not actually transforming that into an Archon yet. He is just going to be trying to hold on until he gets Psystorm. And the window is starting to close here on Kier's lead in this game, it appears.
Yeah, this is not good. This is really not good for the Terran player. He's doing his best, trying to poke around and find stuff. This looks like a drop into the main, but guess who's got Blinkstalkers ready to rot? Yeah, coming up here is going to be impossible. They are going to try to take down the Cyber Core, which, with enough concentrated fire, they can.
Yeah.
Zest is going to allow it to happen.
Not a lot you can do as the Protoss player. We saw Kier even scan the natural base just to be like, are you repositioning your army in a way I can take advantage of? So I do like that. He's also going to get the Twilight Council, which is really, really nice, because the Cyber Core's already gone down. That's going to delay the upgrades that, or basically the tier 2 upgrades for Zest down the line. So no +2 attack is going to be able to be started until that Cyber Core finishes and the Twilight's rebuilt.
Yeah, that's huge. I thought he had another Cyber Core already because he let that first one die so easily, but Storm! Great Storms! No, does Kier care? Medevac, heal me up. Big warp in his Zealots, but is it enough to handle that? Does get shoved away on the right side, but this crew doing some really good work against the probes. Maybe going to get the Nexus here too, but no, Zest reinforces in time. Does he have detection for those Widow Mines? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Zest. Buddy. Yeah, Stalker's not going to hold that. High Templar, not enough energy for a Storm anyway. This is pretty good here. Kier standing in. The army is forced to respond. He moves out. He's got the mobility going for him. Ghost Academy on the way back home from Kier 2. And he's 2-2 is finishing up here.
Yeah, Zest's been trying to hold on. He's got Psystorm, got these Templar in the Prism. Maybe he can land some great storms. So far, he hasn't spent that. He's saving it for a really opportunistic moment. And the Protoss army isn't looking that bad. I mean, it's a rather beefy force, but look at this. Kier going to drop into the main base of the Protoss. We've been waiting to see if Kier's going to go for this the entire game. In the end, he just elects to play it patient, and now he's found his opportunity, but he does just back out as there's a straight-up counterattack by Zest.
Yeah, I mean, look at the supply. It's 177 to 111 supply here. Zest needs to win with this attack, or that's it. He's done. So Kier consolidating his resources, backing up, taking the high ground. Zest bringing his probes along because his main base is gone. His third base and his fourth base are toast. He knows it. He needs to win, and he needs to win now.
Oh man, just pushing up this ramp though with only Immortals and Archons is not going to be easy. There's not a lot of range on these units, and they're just going to be hit with EMPs too, trying to go up this into 2-2 bio. I don't think Zest is going to make it happen. He's going to give it a try. He's got no other option. There's the EMP.
Yeah. Wow, Kier. What a fantastic game one from our Terran player. Looking really good. Upgrades played a huge part in that. Obviously, Kier getting 2-2 up before Zest was even able to come close to it was a massive deal, and just well done by Kier, dropping in the main, pushing that third, forcing Zest into a desperate situation, and Terran gets game one. I'm not going to say handily, but he looked really, really good doing it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed how Kier played that game.
Wow. So those of you who are watching, feel free to use the Matcherino code available. There's a Matcherino link up top of the chat there. Matcherino code AW73 will throw free 50 cents at these players, increasing their prize pool, going directly to the players, not to us, not to anybody else, just right to the players, and encouraging them to play in future Africa World events. So be sure to use it. And if you do, let us know in chat, and we will say good job. Yeah, there's the link.
Right. We'll make sure both these players are ready. Zest saying go go, Kier saying go go, and we shall go into match number 2.
On Pillars of Gold, where we were in our last series as well. Well, hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday night or Saturday, wherever you might be. Wait, no, Saturday night or Sunday, wherever you might be. Oh, time is all
it's
messed
hard.
Up. Yep.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with working the night shift. It's like I work between days, so like I go to work one day, I come off, or I end work on another day. So someone asks me what day it is, I got no idea.
Don't look at me.
Anyway, in the bottom left-hand side of the map, it's Kier.
And in the top right, it is Zest.
Somnicrom, the time-traveling wizard, saying it's already Sunday.
Yeah. Somnicrom works weird hours too, so he empathizes with your inability to tell what day it is. PH Neutral says best Starcraft is on Sunday morning. Fair enough.
Championship Sunday, indeed. Okay, now Zest. Going for a Zealot. Cancels it, I guess was worried about a potential eBay block. Cybercore opening.
Yeah, safe, standard, nothing crazy about it. I'm not sure what the probe is trying to do here. Like, you know there's a Reaper coming out of that barracks. I guess building inside the main, maybe for a bit of mind games here from Cure. Because Zest knows it's not on the low ground.
I find this really interesting, yeah. That Kier just went for a blind command center on the high ground once more against Zest. That's actually really curious why he'd pick to do this. I mean, he gets the reactor up, and he's now got a wall off. Reaper's gonna come back to kill this probe. I wonder if this is just so he could skip the following Marine, delay the bunker, maybe. I'm honestly curious about this.
Yeah, there's got to be some reasoning behind it because he's doing it again. Hey, what's up, Simon? The link is at the top of the chat there for the Matcherino. I think LaughNgamez is the only one who can toss it in there, but no bots out here, unfortunately. Reaper scouting around, trying to see what's what. Does manage to make it back home. Starport on the way from Cure. And an Oracle opening. Interesting. Out of Zest. These aren't as common as they used to be. It used to be Terrans would toss down a Widow Mine in their main base every time to deal with the Oracle.
Yeah, Oracles did used to be a big part of Starcraft. Now they're not as big.
No. They're more common against Zerg, for sure. But we do see them against Protoss from time to time.
PH Neutral saying it's 11 a.m. in Siberia. Are you in Siberia?
Well. Ah, Russia. Yep, there you go.
I did see someone with a Russian name contributed to the Matcherino.
Maybe it was PH Neutral. Maybe it was Simon. Simon can be a Russian name, I think.
No, or there's the Widow Mine. Incredibly well hidden that I didn't even see it. But Zest has much better eyes than I, apparently, as he's still able to get 4 SCV kills with that Oracle, which is pretty darn good for an Oracle in this day and age.
I should hope Zest has better eyes than both of us, honestly. If he doesn't, he's in trouble.
That is true.
Ziggurat of used the Matcherino code. Thank you so much. Ancient wonder of the world. Man, is like so long ago. 5 probes killed. I thought that was handled by Zest. What happened? Did he miss the second Widow Mine?
Oh, and the Hellions in the natural as well, able to bring it up to 10 probe kills. All of a sudden, making Zest 4 kills with the Oracle look pitiful.
Wow. Oh, Cure's getting some work done.
And oh, how about this? An Armory already on the way for the Terran, so he wants to continue on with these Widow Mine drops just to be as big of a pain as possible. The Oracle is still alive for Zest, but that is his only detection to deal with the mines at this point. And Cure, maybe knowing this, playing to Zest has got a wall going up at his natural base to get ready for this, so there's going to be nothing to deal with the counter mine drop. No detection there. The Oracle's going to have to go back. We'll see, though, if Zest is able to get some damage done.
I kind of like this. Dude, it's Adept Phoenix, like in the early days of Legacy of the Void. Back when Adepts 2-shot Marines and SCVs every match. This is what we're doing here. Look at this. The Adepts are through the wall. They're not even actually worried about going after these SCVs. There we go. Now they're shading in after the SCVs. Widow Mines, good pull, great pull.
Probes are running all over the place for Zest on his side of the map. He does send back the Phoenix and the Oracle. Here's SCVs are running. Cue the Benny Hill theme.
Yeah, running where? Nobody knows.
Oh! Okay, good lift. Good lift by Zest. It looks like almost all the mines have been dealt with. There'll still need to be a Revelation used to clean up this one in the main. There is none in the third. Zest lost a lot of mining time. And oh, this one at the natural base. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! Oh, 36 to 24 workers, but the Adepts are still over here causing major problems for the Terran.
Yeah, the natural base of Cure still has no SCVs at it. What? Oh, this game is just turning into an absolute mess. There's still a Widow Mine.
Shaded into the main. Oh, they canceled the shade at the last second. Okay. They're happily supply blocking Cure further at this point. Yeah, production has somewhat been halted here for Cure for the time being.
Okay, Zest doesn't go for that.
clown fiesta this game has been so far. I love it. Look at these STVs.
Absolute clown fiesta. There's also Hellbats, because that's just a thing, apparently.
Sure. Man, thank you, Adrian General Tiamzon, for using the Matcherino code. Much appreciated. The players thank you, too. All right, well, if we settle down a little bit, I mean, Zest has 3 bases. It is exactly 38 to 38 workers after all of that chaos, somehow.
Yeah, Zest is on 3 Nexus, so he can triple pump probes, whereas Kier is 2-basing Terran.
Gets the mules, too.
Mm-hmm. Mules are important. Zest having the Phoenix to work with at this point in the game is going to be nice for him, as the Terran isn't shooting out like a ton of units right now. He's on that lower 2-base production 3 racks. So we'll see if the Phoenix for Zest are able to get something done against this force, which is it's going to be a bit of a glass cannon for Kier. He's going to have a decent number of Marines. They're going to have Stim, but it's not like there's going to be a ton of medivacs or anything to back him up, and he is going to need to get something done with this army, it would seem. And here's Zest going to lift up Marines. There's the Phoenix finding some damage, gets an SCV. Widowmine drop did kill off 6 probes, though.
Man, he's getting consistent damage with those in a way that I don't feel like he should be able to, but you know, Widowmines, they get away from you sometimes.
They do.
I'll just never forget that ZVT where I want to say it was Maru, just Widowmine dropped a poor Zerg right to death. Just all the way to death. Didn't do anything else, just Widowmine dropped him for 7 straight minutes and he died.
Hey, Widowmines are good. How about that?
Good. Ugh. It stuck out because you don't see it a ton versus Zerg, but man, it's doable apparently. Anyway, Ghost Academy going to finish up here from Cure. Those ghosts are basically required for any TvP that goes past 10 minutes these days.
Yeah, it's odd him going for ghosts at this point, though, on such a low economy. I mean, he's still on 3 barracks production. He's firing up his extra racks now, but yeah, Kier doesn't have a lot of momentum in this game. He's dropping mules at his natural base. His third's only halfway done after a significant delay.
Yeah, it was big.
So I'm actually liking Zest's position as this game goes on.
Phoenix being annoying. Revelation getting tossed down from our Oracle friend too. What's the splash damage? I guess it's going to be Archons for now. I don't see any Storm in production yet.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Zest is a guy who will make literally just Zealots and Stalkers till the cows come home.
Which shouldn't work, but by golly, it's Zest.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, don't just make Stalker Zealot in your PBTs, friends. If you're watching this, don't do that. Only Zest can pull that off. Ooh, Phoenix picked out of the sky by the Marines. Best anti-air in the game, Marines. Ooh, nice mule snipe there. Fantastic control out of Zest.
Wow.
Widowmine gets murderized before they can even burrow for the first time. Thank you, Bush, for using the Matcherino code. You're a hero among StarCraft viewers.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah. Is it W, or do you think it's Herbert Walker?
I think it's W.
Yeah, W is more of a StarCraft fan, I bet.
For all we know, he went on like a diplomatic thing to Korea and was like, StarCraft, what's this?
Bring it back with me, Mr. President. We already had it.
Or something.
We did it in our country.
or he's like, space program, Star Wars, StarCraft. All right.
Thank you, Rob USMC. Oh, Rob's back for using the code GoDream. Thanks for entertaining the entertaining cast, Laughing Falcon. Keep up the good work, gents. Absolutely, Rob. Thanks for stopping by today.
Why, thank you, sir.
Oh, Zest sneaking into Cure's third base while this attack is ongoing.
A wave of Zealots hitting the natural of Cure. Like, that is like 20 Zealots. That means he's not going to have nearly as much at home to defend.
But are the Zealots undefensible on the other side? Oh, they're running home now.
Okay.
They decided not to continue.
That was just a rogue wave of zealots that just like showed up. Disruptors are out now though for Zest. This is gonna make Kier have to pause. He's tossing down EMPs, but the shield battery overcharge is replacing those shields almost as quickly as the EMP removes them. Kier's army has been completely rinsed. He's now retreating, flying over his Widow Mines, which are gonna fire, but there's still just so much darn Protoss here.
Look at this Phoenix control. He's killing the medevacs without taking a lot of direct damage there. That's beautiful. That's really nice. They're empty medevacs, but of course Zest doesn't know that. It must treat them as a major threat.
Oh, the feedback. That's just insult to injury. Oh my gosh.
I don't think that was necessary, but hey.
that was literally just Zest styling on Kier.
Colossus production has begun. So Zest has made Archons, Colossus, and Disruptors today. All of the splash damage options, except for Storm.
Alright, I mean, Kier's going to try and make something happen, but Zest has a good enough Protoss economy in which he can simply outproduce what the Terran has, and he's also got 18 Zealots.
Yeah, Kier in a straight-up engagement is not going to be happy. He has to pull back, try to reinforce here, but this just might be a GG-style push out of Zest. He's up 50 supply. The Zealots are so hard to kill for that tiny bit of bio. They are reinforcing here, though.
Yeah, Kier's army is split up awkwardly, though. He's going to have to try and micro on 2 fronts. The army is just going to melt. GG.
Nice. Beautiful. Very nicely done by Zest in that game. Bit of a clown fiesta at the first, for sure. Got a lot done with those adepts. Lost a ton on the other side to Widow Mines, but is able to recover. Yeah, he had a lead in army value starting around the 4.5-minute mark, 5-minute mark, and just really never lost it. So
that game was just such a mess, though. Like, we saw Hellbats.
You never see Hellbats in PvT. Agreed.
No, you don't.
Yeah, worker active here. Zest took a huge dip around 6.5 minutes, and then just triple pumping probes the rest of the way. Took a huge advantage and never looked back. Yeah, basically the stuff we talked about. Nicely done by Zest. We're on Dethora for game number 3.
All right.
Fantastic game. Kaya Rolonis in chat enjoying the match, as is Somicron with his panda face. How do you get a panda face out here? I want a panda face. Check my user settings. Change nickname. That's not it. Thank you. Is that Tiger A6? That is so small. Yeah, Tiger A6 for using the Maturino code as well. So we're 1-1 here on Dethora. Top left of the map, it's a red Terran player. His name is Kier.
And in the bottom right, he's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Zest.
Oh, we just have all the codes. Mahusenshi.
Holy cow.
Code. We got McDonald's is poison using the code. Yeah, Simon, I still use Reaper names. Absolutely. If someone makes a Reaper, I name it. In TvTs, we get 2 Reaper names.
You ever get the Reapers mixed up?
Yes. I'm like, wait, was Pac-Man the Red Reaper or the Blue Reaper? They're both dead anyway. It's a TvT.
You remember those, I mean, there's some, like, old games which every single unit would have a unique name.
Huh? Like
Age of Mythology. There's, like, one unit you could make, and each one would have, like, a random name.
Oh, yeah. Not in Starcraft.
Not in Starcraft, no. I think that would be cool to have in Starcraft.
Ooh, you gotta click on this SCV. His name is Sam.
That would make it so much worse.
Yeah, we'd like get attached to these workers, and then they get exploded, and their bodies flying everywhere.
Oh gosh, it's like, well, guys, in the last Baneling run by, we lost Jeff, Barry, and Clint.
Oh yeah, we just have like a list scrolling along the top of the names of the fallen.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Oh my gosh, someone needs to set this up. This could be a mod. I don't think it'd be hard. You just assign a new value to every unit name, randomized names. And then as they die, just list their names on a scrolling format on the side or on the top of the screen.
Oh,
I think it's doable.
That would be so awful.
Dude, Twitch chat would go nuts. No, Tommy. I think it'd be awesome.
Then for Zerglings, it would just be like Zergling 1, 2, 3 through 698.
Somicron says he would pay for that mod. Dude, I need... Oh, who do I talk to? Nice username could probably do it. Nice username knows me. We can talk. I'll DM him on Twitter.
And be like, so, I have an idea. Hear me out.
I was casting Starcraft at late in the night the other day. And...
Okay, so we're seeing a 3-Rax play from Cure once more. Zest goes ahead and sees the 6 Marines with the Adept. That might be a tip off its 3-Rax. It could always be like a 1-1-1 or something, but that's not as common these days. And as the Adept goes up the ramp, what does she see? Not much else, so... Cure kinda selling that this could be something else. But Zest being a good player will have to respect this.
Fear Dragon could probably do it. Could call us Omicron on that mod idea. Ooh, Aki has a further idea where it shows you when a unit is died, it tells you who killed him. So Adept Susan just killed Steven the FPP.
It's like
I love it. It's like The Sims.
yeah, or like Counter-Strike, how there's like the thing that tells you like who killed who.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love this idea so much.
If you want to take it a step further, you could have it like people who contribute to the Matcherino could have their names put in.
I think this has a lot of potential.
Okay, Zest with his Blink Stalker is going to try and whittle down this Terran force that's pushing out until it's no longer a threat. Kira's actually just backing off, or is he just going to pull some sneaky stuff and go all the way down to the bottom? Oh my gosh.
He's sneaking. He's sharking down there. Look at Zest. He's like, where'd they go? They probably went south. Quick, intervene. Investigate. That War Prism is not heading south, though. You see where that's going?
I do see where that's going. What it's going to get done, I really don't know. I mean, it's not like he's got charge.
Just like, he's just begging for a Widowmine shot. What was that? Fly right over everything.
That Warp Prism is just following its GPS and totally got the wrong spot.
Okay, cool. 2 Zealots, huh? Neat. Yeah, charge isn't even on the way.
I mean, it forced a stim on all that bio, and Kier's actually like ages away from a starport, so...
Alright, damage is damage.
Yeah, I actually really dislike this position for Kier. I mean, Zest, by basically not fighting at all, has defended this heavy aggression of 3-Rax play. And yeah, now Kier's just got to throw up a third base. He starts up his +1, but Zest's already on 59 workers. He'll be able to saturate fully in a minute or two to come, and he really doesn't have a ton to worry about right now.
Oh, $10 contributed to the prize pool by Ken Burgess.
Thank God.
Ken. Wow. Or put your name on the screen. We can't do that. We can't say it on the stream. Thanks again, Ken. And use the Matcherino code on top of it. What a legend. A lot of gateways, LaughNgamez. 6 of them.
Yeah, that is a lot of gateways. Is this going up to 9 in total, I think? 8 or 9? I feel like Zest makes 9 gates a lot, or just makes a lot of gateways a lot. So I think we need to just like change Zest to a number of gateways. So you can say someone's making Zest gateways.
Made a Zest of gateways?
Yes.
I like it. Charge isn't done yet, and Cure is here. So...
Yeah, Zest warps in 8 Stalkers. The Sentry's force fields are actually just going to be so important here.
You can't cure. You can't wait, man. I think you gotta go if you show up with his army. Is he really gonna sit there?
Yeah, he knows he'll just be force fielded, though. He's gonna try it. There's the force fields, and look at that. The bio's stimmed. Nothing got done.
Brutal. Just brutal.
And there's 9 Zealots now warping in for Zest.
Yeah, it's always rough when you see a player go for a timing attack like that and then just get nothing done. It always makes me sad.
Yeah, that's just been this entire game, however. I mean, Kier opened up with the 3 racks, got nothing done, and now there's like 18 Zealots in his base.
Oh boy. Full evacuation from the third here. SCV is just running through an extremely dangerous work environment right there. 8 and 9 of them go down.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey has been lost. SCV is continuing to hack down his co-workers with wild abandon and no remorse. Zealots on the high ground. Everybody's pinned in on this ramp. It's down to 53 workers for Cure. He's eventually going to clean this up, but has he been knocked down too far?
Oh my gosh, that is just absurd. The fact that Zest... 3 Warpins times 9, that's just 27 Zealots he had in the base of Cure.
Yeah, for 17 SCVs, economically, poor trade. But hey, killing the economy is fantastic.
Yeah, pulling the entire Terran army back is almost always worth it for Protoss.
Mm-hmm. Keep them away.
Psystorm is about to be finished up for Zest. He's got 4 Templar already loaded into that Prism. Robo Bay and Robo Facility on the way, so he'll even be able to transition into Colossus and or Disruptors. All the while Kier, just with his big old ball of bio, 1 Ghost in the mix that doesn't have enough energy for EMP yet. This could get real rough.
Yeah, he's full on retreating from this. Storm, get out of my neighborhood. Zealots eating some of that storm too. It comes to a point where it's just getting chased down. The Zealots are so fast, and the blink is so good too, and the storm. Medevac's getting picked out of the sky. Cure just can't run fast enough without overstimming and dying faster.
There's just so much Zest. This is redonkulous.
Oh, army value. 99 to 79. EMP's getting tossed down a little bit, buying some more seconds here for further retreat from Cure. But he was on the other side of the map, and now he's here.
Yeah.
He's been completely shoved away.
This is just a textbook game by Zest. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll get aggressive. I'll bully you with my Psystorm, and then I'll transition into 2 Colossus behind it, because I know you sure ain't building Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, Zest, he'll take an engagement if he needs to. Copenhagen-Doss heading off to bed. Good night, Copenhagen-Doss. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh my gosh, Zest sees the mines. Tosses down Psystorm.
Loses one of the High Templar, but that's alright, I think. 66 to 54 workers. Zest is on the 5 bases. Nope, 4 bases. Cure trying to set up his own 4th base a little bit here, but I'm just not sure that's even viable at the moment.
Oh my gosh, 10 Zealots just warping in, because why not?
Thanks for using the Matcherino code YONK. Yunk, like Yunkai. I'm gonna go with Yunk. Dark Shrine just now warping in from Zest. Oh, he's got the 3 Colossus magic number, though.
He does. He's got the magic number. Very ambitious Stalker blink, and Zest goes up a questionable choke point, but he's got so much Protoss, he just basically pushes through, and Cure's like, alright, guess I'll run away, as he's being pursued into a corner.
Cure sneaking in on the other side.
Oh, no!
The DT scan, EMP, and a scan. It's enough to
Oh
clean
my
it
god,
up.
that is ridiculous.
All of his ghosts died to those DTs. That sucks.
Recall from the Protoss player. Recalls right onto those Widow mines. So, I mean, one Colossus goes down and a second almost does two.
Did you see how fast that HP went down? That Colossus was on full HP and it's on like 4 now.
Yeah, basically just disappeared.
Dude.
I mean, that actually didn't work out to be too bad for Cure. Like, the dust settling, army supply is relatively close. Stalker's in a prism for Zest. I'm not sure if he thinks those are High Templar or not. Oh my gosh.
Just the Marauders can't run fast enough. Nice EMP counter there. Ooh, Ghost escapes? Nope. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Wow, Ghost gets out of there with about 2 HP.
Widow Mine drop going out for Cure. Gonna try and get some counter damage done. If he can hit the 4th base, deny mining there, which Zest hasn't even got his economy up and running, misrallied probes. There's a chance for Cure to be able to take this game. If he loses his 3rd orbital, that's gonna drastically lower his chances, and it looks like it will perish. So this mine drops all of a sudden has a lot of weight on its shoulders. We have seen 8 probes go down, another mine at the natural base. Going to be disrupting mining further. Cure's sallying forward, going to try and pick off one of those Colossus, but of course Zest microing it with the Prism like a god, and the Terran army is whittled down. GG.
Too much Colossus. Well done indeed for Zest. Takes the 2-1 lead here in our match. One more to win this thing. Can we force the game 5? That's always the question we like to ask. Fantastic job by Zest. Just patient, which you need to be with a Terran. You can't really mash your face into him unless you have the right composition for it and enough of a lead. That's exactly what he did. Just waited until he had those Colossus, till he had the Storm and was ready to go. And yeah, we're here on Romanticide, a very pink map for game number 4. Thanks everybody for using the Matcherino code. Just tons of Matcherino usage here so far. Thanks again. You'll get a shout out. We'll say thanks. Which, you know, you ever want to be Africa world famous, this is your chance. If you have any questions about how to use the Matcherino code, you can ask in chat, or, you know, just go to the website, click on donate, put the coupon code AW73 into the coupon code box, and it will read it for you, and it's free 50 cents. And you click submit. It's real simple. You can log in with like everything known to man. Google, Twitter, Facebook. There's a list.
Yeah, you guys have absolutely been killing that Matcherino. Now, we have this man in the bottom right-hand side. He's gonna have to win the next 2 games to move on to face Dream. He's Cure.
Tall order, man. And in the top left, runner-up in the World Championship for 2020, it is Zest. Love Zest.
Yeah, did Zest come second in, like, an IEM beforehand, too? Or am I thinking of Classic?
See what Zest finishes in 2020 we're all about.
Maybe not 2020, but like an IEM years before.
He won Home Story Cup in 2017. He won IEM Season 9 in 2015.
Oh, okay.
World Championship.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He took first in a Kespa Cup in 2014, first in a GSL in 2014. 2 GSLs, actually, in 2014. So, yeah, he's had some good results in the past, for sure. He's just been consistently around. Did take second in Katowice 2020.
Oh,
so a year ago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that means he came second in Katowice twice in a row.
Yeah. Got beat by Zergs both times.
It's a hard life. The Protoss is just out of builds by the time they get to the finals.
He's made $609,000 in his career. Not bad, Zest.
Not bad at all.
All right. Let's see. Anything crazy going on here? We're oversaturated, which is bad. Still oversaturated. Well, Zest is going to lose this game, guys. We have a game
It's done.
5.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Too late. He fixed it, but it's too late.
The damage has been done.
Yep. You might not believe us, but it's true. These games are so close. That much of an inefficiency with your early income can snowball into a loss. He's got to go a DT opening. It's time. Out of desperation.
Yeah, but it's Zest, so he's going to make DTs. Then he's going to morph them into Archons in a Prism and just destroy Kier's main base.
Could be. We have a Twilight Council coming in. It's entirely...
Gosh, you could be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robo on the way. This screams Dark Templar.
Sure does. I'm feeling it. Told you, he's desperate. Gotta make up. Gotta make up for the huge mistake he made.
Oh man.
This is brave adepts, man. Let's go. Oh, that bunker's not done.
That was a really great charge.
Super good. Bunker delayed and oh. Oh,
okay.
Trading a Reaper for an adept, not a fantastic trade.
Getting rid of the Reaper though when you're going for a Dark Shrine is not bad.
Excellent point.
That was totally planned by Zest.
Yes, 100%.
He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and make it look like I ate a grenade charge, but in reality, I'm staying to kill the Reaper.
All right, Warp Prism on the way, Dark Shrine on the way. All the pieces are falling into place. And we'll see if Kier's ready for this. Is anyone ever truly ready for the Dark Templar opening? Oh, it's amazing how things like that stick with you, right? I remember the first time in StarCraft 2 I got DT rushed and died to it. It must have been like 2010. And I was just like, oh, I didn't build any spores at all. It was still at the time when like I was used to the fact that Brood War Overlords are all detectors.
Yeah.
So my brain was just like, I've got Overlords, I'm fine. And then everybody died to the Invisible Men, and I was like, ah.
In
right.
Brood War, you need a lair to make them detectors, or?
Nope. They are detectors from day one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The DTs mustn't be very good in PvZ.
They are surprisingly effective. It's weird. All right, so the Invisible Men are doing some terrible, terrible work. Widowmine Drop's doing stuff on the other side. They're basically fulfilling the same function.
Oh,
he went for the... he went for the kill, missed, and paid for it.
Raven's on the way for Cure as his SCVs are holding at the natural base. We do seem to have a lag spike. Oh.
We're back.
We are back.
Yeah, I mean, the trick in Brood War is you make a bunch of air units first to kill the Overlord.
Right.
And then once they're at least cleared out of the area, then the DTs can do their stuff. Oh, he escaped. No, what? He was out of the circle. Boo.
The Raven comes on in with the assist.
Fine. No more shenanigans. I rescind my shenanigans call. Sometimes that does happen, though.
It does.
Where, like, the unit's visually outside of the circle of detection, they die anyway.
The Starcraft engine's odd. It happens a lot with Banshees, too.
Yeah. Like, I'm free and clear, pow. Aww.
And then other times in which you're like, that thing was totally in the scan.
Yeah. Kill it. No. Blink on the follow-up. I don't know if the DTs paid for themselves. I'm going to go with no.
Yeah.
Resources lost 1,400 to 1,300. So, both players have taken their licks thus far.
Yeah, Blink will be done a ways before Stim. Zest should be able to get up to like that 60-odd SCV count. And have a good, so he'll have a good economy to boot, and I think he's going to be looking good to intercept the push that's going to be coming out of Cure later in this game.
All right. Cure doing tyranny things. Stim plus 1 attack for his bio. Marines, Marauders, Metavacs.
You think this one Adept is getting dizzy in the Prism doing that?
Probably. I mean, not anymore, but for a minute there, yeah.
Or actually, Protoss can't get dizzy, can they?
What? Why?
Because they don't have ears, do they?
Well, I mean, it's
Or
about
do
the
they?
inner ear. They have some kind of mechanism that tells them which way is up, right?
Do Protoss get dizzy? Oh my gosh, the Stalker micro by Zest, so sick.
Delicious.
Shaves off like 4 or 5 Marines, and for a Terran who's gonna go for a bio push, that'll make you real salty. Kier with the Viking across the map is actually gonna find this Prism, however. That's a good feeling, getting rid of Zest's Warp Prism.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you kill a Warp Prism, it's the best feeling in the world in StarCraft.
I'd even argue more so a Zest Warp Prism, because he's just
extra scary.
always using it. I mean, Zest also just has shaved off probably like somewhere between 5 and 9 Marines with those Stalkers, which is not an insignificant amount.
No, at this stage of the game, that's a huge chunk of the army. Storm on the way from Zest 2. Good cuss of Shell on the way from Cure. Just all, all the required upgrades here. What's funny is that production tab would look no different if it was a Zerg opponent, right? Widow Mines, Marines, Marauders, Medivacs, +1, cuss of Shell, extra barracks. Like, it's all the same.
Yeah, there might be a few less Marauders and a few more Marines, but you're absolutely right.
Oh, Widow Mine free shot.
Oh,
Got him. Not every day you get a Blink Stalker with a Widow Mine. Those guys are tricky.
They are. Okay, we've got the Raven lurking here. Oh, Zest is going to position a High Templar to try and feed back it. He's so smart.
Get scanned, though.
This bio's got to be careful.
Widow Mine almost fires there. Can't quite pull it off. Ghost Academy in production. Like I said, Ghosts around the 10-minute mark. Zealots are so fast. I'm still not over how fast Zealots are after they're buffed to their basic move speed with charge.
Yeah, Terrans did not complain enough about the fact that Zealots are quicker than Stim Bio. Or as quick as... Come on, guys.
It's not even like they're sneaky fast. You see them moving, and it's like, oh my gosh. It's like an Olympic pace they're running at.
Oh, it's nuts. But I guess it does make sense if they're like 10 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they should be fast. They've got long strides.
Okay, Kier, trying to find some aggression against Zest. These two Marauders just kind of hanging out.
Okay, he's sneaking up in the main a little bit, too, while trying to do this at the same time. Never mind, that's over.
Unsuccessful sneak.
My gosh.
Okay, we do have EMP on the way now for Kier. He's got the third base landing, enhanced shockwave. Once that's finished up, it's gonna be looking pretty darn good. I mean, Zest's got 21 Stalkers. A boatload of Zealots to boot. But if Kier can EMP the main chunk of the High Templar, or the main army, we'll be looking pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly an anti-armor missile as well.
Oh, brutal. All right, we have 10 gateways up for Zest. It's not exactly a Zest of gateways yet. We need an official number for this. Is it like 16? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's just a lot of gateways.
A lot is not a number.
It's like a boatload.
Oh my gosh, that's not a number either.
Exactly. It's just a lot.
Side. Storm!
Oh my gosh.
Left side getting largely obliterated.
No.
Just eating the storm.
Avert your eyes, Terrans.
Terrans, if you don't want nightmares.
Oh, that was horrible. That was just disgusting. Yet Kier's surprisingly holding for now.
Pulling all of the boys to try to stay alive here.
Oh, there's more High Templars.